Hello and welcome to Wild About Shropshire. Today I'm searching for an underwater predator. To find this species, I've swapped my binoculars for a rod and line, as it's the easiest way to explore the watery world of a fish with a fearsome reputation, the pike. It takes not just other fish, but small mammals, water birds, reptiles and amphibians. And they have a darker side. They've also been known to attack young children paddling in the shallows and grown men swimming in open water. But for me, perhaps its most sinister point is that it's a well-renowned cannibal. And to prove that fact to you, I'm going to use an imitation of its own kind as bait. This lure is a soft plastic one, and it's made to imitate a small pike. Pike are very cannibalistic, of course, and that means that they should, hopefully with any luck, attack this particular bait. Well, it's a sunny day, and as pike are renowned for liking dark, shadowy places, this may not be an easy catch. I'm just trying to imitate a small, perhaps wounded, young pike. And how I do that is by twitching the rod and reeling in the line at different speeds and at different frequencies to imitate that jerky movement of that fish. Oh, come on, pikey. Pike are ambush predators, great ambush predators, so they're always on the lookout for that opportunity that comes past their nose. No luck here. I think I'll just try along the lake a little bit further. Fishing is of course a sport, and for some it's a controversial one. Personally, I think fishing's very useful for a naturalist. It gives you an insight into the aquatic realm. It's very difficult, unless you have expensive underwater film equipment and photography gear, to actually get an idea of what's going on under the water's surface, but fishing allows you to do just that. Really, it's not so much about catching the fish, it's much more about being out there and having that one-on-one contact with the natural world. I must have been about 5 years old when I started fishing. My dad took me to the local lake and we used to sit there for hours on end, trying to catch anything that came along, really. Today, however, I'm only interested in catching a pike, and if there's one thing I've learnt when fishing, it's you can't predict what's going to happen next. I haven't had a bite all day, but then the sun goes in and my luck changes. Oh! Yep. And by the feel of this one, it's not a tiddler. Just pick her up under here, like that. There we go. Look at that. That is the famous Esox lucius, the pike. And you can see it's a beautifully evolved predator. In effect, this fish has 3 tails. It's a huge, great tail at the end there to let it propel through the water and catch its prey. It's a fantastic predator. Have a look at that mouth there. What the pike has got, if I just very carefully open the mouth there, it's got these fantastic teeth here, wonderful razor sharp teeth there, and then at the top of the mouth there are these sandpapery smaller teeth here, and that means that when the prey is snatched, caught, the sandpapery teeth at the top hold the prey, the dagger-like teeth at the front kill the prey, and then the prey is flipped from a horizontal position into a vertical one, down headfirst, back into the fish. It's a fantastic predator of both normal fish, of water birds, of rodents, and of its own kind. Go on, off you go then. There she goes. Wow, what an experience, what a fish, what a privilege to share a moment like that with an animal like that one. Fantastic fish here in the waters of Shropshire.